Hello everybody, Steve Mayne here. Sea of Thieves is doing a stress weekend where they're just trying to break the game as much as possible. I really wanted to stream as much Sea of Thieves as I can. Unfortunately, I'm just not going to be able to. My basement flooded. And that's where my computer is, and I've got fans and all sorts of things going normally. I shut down most of them in hopes that that noise is not grinding through the background of the video here. I'm sorry if it is, but I'm trying. To the end of that, though, I wanted to put up something, and I learned that they did character customization, or their system, into the game, and I wanted to take a look at it because I know it's kind of unique, and I wanted to see what I felt about it and kind of share it with you guys and see what it is. And I know that part of it is that there isn't a customization screen exactly, as it'll give you a rotating drum of characters, which these are some of the basics. And then through custom costuming, and apparently you can do hair and makeup and tattoos and whatnot, you can get some of this effects up here at the top. So I wanted to jump in and kind of look at what they have and see what I thought and see what you think, and let's just take a look together. So basically, oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I was trying to get it to move around. It's like WASD. Alright, so you gotta hold it down. Everything's kind of pixelated. That's... Well, again, they are trying to crash the beta, so there's going to be some graphic errors. Don't hold those against the game. That's... This entire week is about seeing how many times we can make this thing shut down. I do like the pirates they're showing me. Like, they've got a lot of nice little differences, little ways out. Stuff like that, and that's pretty cool. So my initial, what's holding me back here is going to end up being, oh wow, the pixelation on the arm, good God. But again, we're trying to destroy the game, so there's a couple things, like right off the bat, that I'm kind of, oh, really, about. First off, there's a couple guys here I wouldn't mind playing. He's okay. I like the trench coat. It's kind of fun. Like a shirt, but, you know, you can buy shirts, so that's not a big deal. And again, they made it very obvious that you can affect hair and facial hair in the game. I'm assuming there's a barber or something at some point that you can go to. But there are a couple of things that jump out to me right away. Some people prefer to play very specific ethnicities. I think there should be, at the very least, one or two toggle choices that you have, that you could pick, so that it will at least focus to some level your pirates. I think skin tone should be one, because that is going to be an effect for some people. Some people like to play their own skin tone. Some people like to play others specifically, and I think that should be something that is something in the game, maybe. Gender. There's going to be people who want to play a female character, and there's going to be people who want to play a male character. So having characters crop up that are one or the other, that's just not gonna, you know, it's like, that's way, like, I don't like playing female characters. You know, if it's in an MMO where I'm making my own character, I want to say, if I'm making my own character to represent me, I want to represent me. I like to make characters that look like me. I like, you know, long hair, beard, kind of heavy, pasty white guy. I mean, you know, like, it's because I am long hair, kind of heavy, beard, and a pasty white guy. I'd also like to have glasses, although I haven't actually noticed anybody in the game at all wearing glasses, which would not have been a staple of this era, so I can understand why that kind of doesn't happen. You know, but there you go. So again, I can understand that. I mean, we do have, and then, so this is the thing, like, I think he's okay. And I kind of like him, but I want to see other pirates. And if I hit page down to get more pirates, I'm going to lose these two guys, which I'm going to do anyway, just because this is the beta and it's all going to reset at some point. So it would be nice if I could click pirates in the rotation and go, I want to hang on to this one, but I want to look at more. You know, or something like that. And you know, this is a great part. If this were a man, I would play this character. Because it would be, the skin tone is off, but I don't ultimately care about that. And everything else about this character is great. And yes, I know that makes me a horrible human being, but it's just, I can get a beard, you know, I can do that stuff. So like, that's not that big a deal. I'm going to put this all in a post on the forums and kind of express my opinion of it. I may even link to this video there, but I don't know, like, I'm just kind of curious how this is going to play out in the long run. I mean, admittedly, I really enjoy this system. I think I like customizing my own character because, like I said, I like to make me. And I can understand the concept of this, where we want everybody to just have their own individual look, and this is the best way to do it, by random. But there are things that are going to affect this. God, I used to know two guys who always made their characters identical because they liked playing twin brothers. With this system, you can't do that. I can go with, I enjoy making characters look like what I want them to look like, but I can also understand the attraction to just quickly jumping in and getting something done. So I don't know. This is an interesting step, and it's one of the ones I don't know how I feel about it. I don't ultimately like any of these. Let's page down again. You know, so we've got that going on, and we're going to come up with some other stuff later. And again, this is the beta, so it's ultimately not going to matter in the end, because this is, I'm absolutely convinced this is all going to get wiped out and go away, and there you go. And that's fine. I do find like they have a nice job of showing different age ranges, and that's going to be a thing. Some people are going to want to play an older character, some younger. That's another, maybe age range. I would say those would be the three most necessary. Not even necessary. The three most appreciated locks would be gender, skin tone, and relative age, I think. I mean, you know, like, if you can give us those. Like, for example, this guy's really cool. If I could make him heavier, this would be a pretty awesome pirate to run around as. You know, give me the option to give this guy this body, and I think we're doing pretty good. Let's page down again. But, man, I hate this. It sounds like such a negative video. I'm super looking forward to this game. I really want to see what they're going to do next and how they're going to roll out. I am curious, once you log in, let's... why do all the heavy guys not have a shirt on? I've just kind of noticed that. The heavy guys don't have shirts. Oh, no, here's a heavy guy with a shirt. He's got a shirt. I don't like him. He's not too bad. Got a hook. That's pretty cool. I believe we have found a winner. So I'm going to jump in. I'm going to see what options are in once you get in the game. If there's anything you can do. Recommended, large, well-equipped ship. Yeah, we're going to do a sloop. We're going to sail alone. Because I don't really want to play right now. I just don't have time. I'm going to have to do another... I've got a bunch of shop rags soaking up water. I'm going to have to go around and change those here in a minute. So let's jump in and set sail. And traditionally, this starts us at a town where we'll be able to run up to our ship and check out our uniform and our outfit and our clothes and so forth. So we want to do that and see what we've got. I'm curious to find out what's going on and how I look. Ugh. This could have happened at a better time for me, just because, oh, this trainer, it's supposed to rain more tonight. My basement it's already taking on water. Plus there's a film festival this way. You know what? These are my problems. Oh, wow. So I'm going to stop talking about my problems, and I think the game's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Some of the in-game stuff they've talked about that's coming out sounds amazing. The Kraken, the skeleton forts, there's enough videos out there. I would like to put together a video where I kind of talk about those things. I just don't know if I don't have any video editing software. I need to get some. I really do. That's got to be something I need to look at this year, is picking up some video editing software and see what I can do with it. But I want to take a look at this today and just that, and some. But there's a lot of news videos out there, and there's articles and interviews where they talk about everything. There's the microtransactions, which, oh wow. So right now it's vanity pets and I think other cosmetic items, and I know that microtransactions are one of those things where I have a difference of opinion in microtransactions as they exist in certain games. If they put stuff in a game that forces you to buy it so that you can play the game, I get really annoyed. Some of the reason I'm okay with the I am okay. I'm theoretically okay with what they're talking about in this game because it's going to. They said that the microtransactions are going to be to fund the DLC of additional content. They're already talking about a fourth trade house with fishing, which they're talking about implementing fishing, and regular content releases to keep the game up. They've talked about how they want to keep this on par with other MMOs, and there's a lot of free-to-play MMOs that have pretty decent content releases, and then there's other MMOs that aren't. And I'm going to compare this to World of Warcraft because I've played World of Warcraft, and in World of Warcraft charges a monthly fee. You buy the game, you buy the expansions, and you pay a monthly fee to play the game. And I can understand when I look at that people call that okay. But they don't like that they're going to charge for vanity items in this game. And I'm okay with the vanity items because I can't play World of Warcraft because I'm not paying for it. And I understand that World of Warcraft is kind of the high bar here. They have a lot of regular releases of content, quests, NPCs, voice work, and everything else. So right now, I am cautiously optimistic about the microtransactions in this game. If they are solely cosmetic, if they are reasonably affordable, if they're not stupidly expensive, which will bug me to no end, that'll be good. If the content updates are consistent and meaningful, if they do regular special events, if they have regular additions of quest types, in-game content, raids, good lord, if they ever put in a dungeon, or which I don't, this isn't a kind of game that should have a dungeon, but it's like they put in a dungeon equivalent, or they have the raid equivalents coming with the skeleton forts, where there's going to be a big skull in the sky and everybody's going to sail towards it, and we're all going to be able to fight the skeletons and fight the boss and loot the treasure room, but there's more treasure than one crew can carry, which means that we're all going to be fighting over everything in the vault, and just to get it out alive. And if you organize it into a fleet where it's like you and 30 of your friends sailing in, that's going to be one thing. That would be something. This is a tangent. I'm going to throw this out there. For the skull forts, if you can have your crew link to another crew and go, all right, the two of us are friendly, so we don't hurt each other when we shoot, but only when we're approaching this island, so that we can raid these things without inadvertently killing each other, that would be great. Just unrealistic, I understand, or it's maybe, very difficult processing-wise, but it's something to think about. Let's see, let's wave there. All right. Now let's head to the... Ooh, whoa. The golden horse. Oh, he looks different. Oh, that's nice. Okay, they said there wasn't going to be anything new here, and clearly there's new stuff here because this is not the same gold hoarder guy at every... Wow, we've got all kinds of... Let's look at their offers. I think I'm level 1 again. 0. Yeah, okay. So they have ranked us backwards. So yeah, they really did just shunt everything out. So there's going to be a lot going on here. Apparently the stress test where they've included exactly nothing new has a whole bunch of new stuff. Alright, let's see. I have an armory? Ooh, I didn't notice that last time. Alright, cool. Alright, where are... Clothing chest. So I can, to some extent, you can do gloves, no gloves. Yeah, we'll put on a jacket. Okay, so they do have a lot going on here. Also, I'm going to say this. I know that this isn't for everybody, but the fact that this is something that can be done, hey, good on you, y'all. It's not for me, but it's, you know, hey, people can dig that. All right, so that is cool. Damn, I'm not going to get to play this at all this weekend. And it looks like they've added a lot more stuff to delve into. So, folks, I'm going to just wave goodbye and walk away from here. I hope my comments have been good. If you're playing this weekend, let me know if anything else you find out, how good it is, everything that's happening. I would love to hear. I'm going to try and watch. I know there's a couple other YouTubers I like who are going to be doing videos. I'm going to be watching those, or at least have them running in the background while I'm everywhere else. I do get to break from this train wreck of a thing for a little while over the next couple days to go to a film festival. It's the last one in a 24-year tradition, and this is going to be the final one. And that makes me sad, but I think I'm going to go attend it anyway, just because I have to, at least for a little while. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and hopefully I will see you all during the next stress test. You guys have a great day. Later.